Hi, Theo and Charlie. I have a special treat for you today. I have a book that belonged to me when I was a little girl, like your age. And in it is lots of folk and fairy tales. The first one that I'm going to read you is called Goldilocks and the Three Bears. And if you look in the picture very carefully, this is Goldilocks. And you see she has golden hair, and that's why they called her Goldilocks. And then this little house is where the three bears live. And you can look back here and you see the papa bear, the mama bear, the little baby bear. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Once upon a time, there were three bears who lived in a little house in the woods. There was a great big father bear with a great big voice, and a middle-sized mother bear with a middle-sized voice, and a little wee baby bear with a little wee voice. One morning, the three bears had porridge for breakfast, and the mother bear said, "This porridge is too hot to eat now. Let us go in the woods for a walk while the porridge gets cool." Do you know what porridge is? It's kind of like oatmeal. So the three bears went for a walk in the woods. Now, while they were gone, along came a little girl named Goldilocks. When she saw the little house in the woods, she wondered who lived there, so she knocked at the door. No one answered, so she knocked again. Still no one answered, so Goldilocks opened the door and walked in. There before her, in the little room, she saw a table set for three. There was a great big bowl full of porridge, a middle-sized bowl of porridge, and a little wee bowl of porridge. She tasted the great big bowl of porridge. "Oh, this is too hot," she said. Then she tasted the middle-sized bowl of porridge. "Oh, this one's too cold." Then she tasted the little wee bowl of porridge. "Oh, this is just right," she said, and she ate it all up. Then she went into another room, and there she saw three chairs. But first I want to show you the picture of her eating. See, here's the big bowl, the middle bowl, and the wee little tiny bowl. And there she is, tasting them all. So she went into the other room and she saw three chairs. There was a great big chair, and a middle-sized chair, and a little wee chair. Goldilocks sat down in the great big chair. "Oh, this is too hard," she said. Then she sat down in the middle-sized chair. "Oh, this one is too soft." Then she sat in the little wee chair. "Oh, this is just right." She sat down so hard that she sat the bottom out. The chair broke. Then she went into another room, and there she saw three beds. There was a great big bed, a middle-sized bed, and a little wee bed. Goldilocks laid down on the great big bed. "Oh, this one is too hard." Here's Goldilocks. And look, looks like the bears are coming back, huh? Let's see what happens. Then she tried the middle-sized bed. "Oh, this bed is a little too soft." Then she tried the little wee bed. "Oh, this is just right," she sighed, and she fell fast asleep. Now Goldilocks was asleep, and the three bears returned from their walk in the woods. They looked at the table, and the great big father bear said in his great big voice, "Someone has been eating my porridge." The middle-sized mother bear said in her middle-sized voice, "Somebody's been eating my porridge." And the little wee baby bear said in his little wee voice, "Somebody has been tasting my porridge and they have eaten it all up." Then the three bears went into the next room, and the great big father bear looked at his chair and said with his great big voice, "Somebody has been sitting in my chair." And then the middle-sized mother bear said in her middle-sized voice, "Somebody's been sitting in my chair." And then the little wee baby bear cried in his little wee voice, Somebody's been sitting in my chair and has sat the bottom out. Then the three bears went into their bedroom, and the great big father bear said in his great big voice, "Somebody's been lying in my bed." And the middle-sized mother bear said in her middle-sized voice, "Somebody's been lying in my bed." And the little wee baby bear cried in his little wee voice. What do you think he's going to say? "Somebody's been lying in my bed, and here she is." Now, with a shrill voice, the little wee baby bear woke up Goldilocks, and you may well believe she was frightened to see the three bears looking at her. She jumped up from the bed, ran across the room, sprang out of the little low window, and away she ran through the woods as fast as ever her legs would carry her. There she goes flying out the window. Oh, see? I think I would have been afraid too if I woke up and there were three bears staring at me. So what do you think that you might learn from that story? Maybe not to go into somebody's house when you're not welcome. I hope you enjoyed this story, and I think that we'll have to read some more books, some more stories out of this book. I love you. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.